Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme พบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD ครับท่านผู้ชมครับวันนี้เป็นนัดแรกของมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight ไทยวัสดุ Champions Tournament และณตอนนี้นะครับผมอยู่บนเวทีกับคุณเปรมนะครับ CEO และ Founder Fairtex Fightสวัสดีครับพี่เปรมครับ
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
วันนี้นะครับพี่เปรมครับเป็นนัดแรกของมวยรอบของเราครับมีกี่รุ่นทั้งหมดมีกี่รุ่นครับ
ก็สำหรับครั้งนี้นะครับ Fairtex Fight X ชัยวัสดุนะครับก็เป็นซีซั่นที่2แล้วนะครับผมและคราวนี้เรามีการจัดแข่งขันทั้งหมดกัน3รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับรุ่นแรกนะครับก็คือรุ่นผู้หญิง57กิโลกรัมและอีก2รุ่นจะเป็นรุ่นผู้ชายนะครับ53กิโลกรัมกับ63กิโลกรัมครับ
แล้วผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้รับอะไรบ้างไม่ใช่แค่ชูมือใช่ไหมครับ
โอ้ชูมือนะครับมีแน่อยู่แล้วครับสำหรับปีนี้ครับเราก็จะพิเศษขึ้นมานิดนึงนะครับแน่นอนสำหรับผู้ชนะก็จะได้เข็มขัด Fairtex Fight ไทยวัสดุไปนะครับแล้วก็ปีนี้เรามีเงินรางวัลให้กับนักกีฬาด้วยครับสำหรับผู้ชนะครับผม
เท่าไหร่นะครับ
ก็ 50,000 บาทครับต่อรุ่น
50,000 บาทนะครับแล้วผมได้ข่าวด้วยครับว่ามันถ้าผู้ชนะแล้วนะครับมันก็ว่าเป็นการเปิดโอกาสให้ไปต่อในอีกทัวร์นาเมนต์หนึ่งนะครับ
แน่นอนครับผมอย่างที่บอกนะครับ Fairtex Fight กับไทยวัสดุเราได้สนับสนุนนักกีฬารากหญ้าให้ไปให้เขาได้มีชีวิตให้เขาได้มีความฝันสำหรับผู้ชนะของแต่ละรุ่นเนี่ยเราก็จะให้เขาไปยืนรอเลยมีตั๋วพิเศษเลยไปยืนรอที่เราจะจัด Road to One Season 3 ภายในปีนี้ครับสิ้นปีนี้
สุดยอดเลยครับI'll say that again in English. Today is the first day of our tournament, Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. We have a total of 3 divisions. In the men's, we have welterweight and bantamweight. For the women, we have featherweight. The winner of each division will get a belt. They'll also get 50,000 baht in prize money. And this is the proving ground to go further to our tournament at the end of the year. Contract to one championship. This is truly the path for fighters who want to go to the global. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with our opening bout in the tournament in the women's 57 kilogram category. A fighter from the Netherlands takes on a fighter from Thailand.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม นับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here at the world famous Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. วันนี้ครับเป็นนัดแรกของมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament และคู่เปิดเวทีจัดอยู่ในรุ่น Featherweight. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Giselle Josephine Worth.
Hello world and welcome to Fairtex Fight Lumpinee Stadium here at the Mecca Muay Thai, the Madison Square Garden of the East. And opening our show today, we have Josephine Giselle Worth. The 17-year-old stands at 172 centimeters, 17 years old, 65 bouts to a record, 50 wins, 10 losses, 5 draws, hailing from the Netherlands. She is part of the Thai Wasadu tournament. She will be participating along with 7 other athletes, so 8 women tournament. This one at 57 kilos. The winner of the tournament will get a whopping 50,000 baht along with the Thai Wasadu belt. We turn it over to our MC, Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Sao Ratana Sitkujiep.
Hailing from Thailand in the red corner is Sao Ratana Sikrujiep. The age of 23, she stands at 164 centimeters with a fight record of 39 fights, 27 wins, 11 losses and 1 draw. So last 2 fights, she had a win over Coco O'Hara and a loss against Mary Kongsita Muay Thai last year. And of course, she's part of the Thai Watsadu 8-woman tournament for a whopping 50,000 baht. So in terms of currency exchange, I think that's about $2,500 Australian.
About a little less than 2,000 USD. So a decent payday out here in Thailand.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที The opening bout is in Muay Thai at 57 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 172 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศเนเธอร์แลนด์ From the Netherlands, this is Giselle Josephine Worth แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 164 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 164 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Sao Ratana Sitkujiep and your referee พันโทหญิงนิชาพรเนียนทุติกุล
So here we are with the tail of the tape. Thailand taking on Netherlands. Sao Ratana Sikrujiep taking on Giselle Josephina Worth in the first round of the Thai Watsadu Women's Tournament at 57 kilograms. So here we are for round 1.
So this is the second season of the Thai Wasadu tournament. Thai Wasadu, a company, construction company out here in Thailand, very similar to Home Depot back in America.
Or Bunnings in Australia, except they don't have the sausage sizzles.
And we see Josephine very, very aggressive here. Looks like she probably comes from a Dutch kickboxing background. That's what I assume at least.
So for those who don't know, the Dutch style is pretty heavy on the hands and heavy on the low kicks, looking for that early knockout in the first or the second round. Of course, one of the more famous practitioners of that style was Raymond Deckers. Did very well here in Thailand back in his day.
The Dutch style coming out of Kuroki had shown karate, and then they had some influence with Japan, along with, I believe it's called Meiji Dojo over in the Netherlands. And it looks like some of these leg kicks have already started working on our Thai athlete. Some very legendary bouts at the old Lumpinee with Ramon Deckers versus Koban.
You can already see the damage starting to rack up on the front leg of Sauratana in the red corner. She's wincing at some of those heavy leg kicks and hopping on that front leg.
Yeah, some of the signs of damage on that front leg is hopping, also obviously redness or bruising. The lateral movement will be a bit slower, or the leg will be picked up a lot of times in anticipation of the leg kick coming in.
Right, and we're starting to see some of those signs of damage pretty early on. The leg is looking pretty red and raw. Mother's bolognese.
Nice knee there from the Thai athlete. But I would say it's mainly been Josephine. It's interesting that our Thai fighter, Sauratana, hasn't engaged in the clinch at all. That's usually Westerners' weak point, and definitely the Dutch aren't well known for their clinch abilities.
And it looks like Sauratana is having a hard time of adjusting to some of these heavy punches. Giselle throws them straight down the line, straight heavy punches. Her head just rocks back straight away. She looks very tentative to engage here. Nice rear teep there from Sauratana. A little bit of engagement after the bell there. So we'll go and have a look at the replays from that first action-packed round of our first bout of the women's division at 57 kilos, 57 kilos of the Thai Watsadu Champions Tournament. A nice rear teep there to left kick there from Sauratana, sitting on the back foot. As, in my opinion, I thought Giselle dominated that first round, just really put on the pressure, all gas, no brakes, heavy punches, low kicks, really trying to take out the steam from Sauratana in that first round. And there you go, you can see those straight punches straight down the line, really disrupting the rhythm of Sauratana, the Thai athlete in the red corner. So I'm excited to see what happens in the second round. As DJ Sanook always bringing the good vibes and fun here at Fairtex.
Song, round two.
So here we are for the second round. Straight out of the gates with the leg kicks from Giselle. As Matt was talking about before. Surprised that Sauratana hasn't started to clinch up, but here we see they're trying to lock onto that neck, but just fell into side control there.
And again, she's very much on the back foot here, Sauratana. And she hasn't really figured out the timing of Josephine. Nice body kick there from the Thai athlete. But I would say it hasn't really done anything to damage Josephine or give her pause for thought.
It can be difficult for Thai athletes to adjust to that Dutch style. You know, the Dutch style tends to figure out the range and then explode in, instead of sort of traditional Muay Thai style where we stand 50-50. Big looping overhand left there from Josephine.
Sauratana does have nice body kicks, but probably needs a little bit more explosion into them.
And that left kick probably doesn't have much power behind it at the moment, with the taking of all those heavy leg kicks from Josephine.
That said, that was a nice body kick there from Sal Ratana. Josephine coming back with hard hands, so it does seem like Sal Ratana has started to be able to pick her shots a little better. The foreign athlete still looking very strong, though.
Big exchange of hands just a moment ago. Straight to the leg kick. Beautiful body kick returned there by Sal Ratana. Just biding at a time, waiting for the foreign athlete to engage and then pick her moment with those body kicks.
In Thai, you say Jangwa or rhythm, and it seems like Sal Ratana has figured out potentially Josephina's rhythm a bit better now.
Still got to be careful with some of those leg kicks. Josephine doubled them up a moment ago, and you could see Sal Ratana wobble a little bit. She's doing a good job of sitting on the outside and picking her off.
You can score and win in Muay Thai by sitting back as long as you are doing effective damage. Oh, and an effective left body kick there from Sal Ratana. A little bit of, again, a little bit of cheeky action after the bell.
So fairly action-packed round from both female athletes. Of course, Sal Ratana coming back a bit more in this second round, having a better second round. Giselle putting the foot on the pedal, just continuous non-stop pressure. So here we can see that in the replays here. Heavy punches to low kick, but taking a bit more damage from the Thai as Sal Ratana answers back with those body kicks, sitting on the back foot effectively. This is a beautiful kick to teeth there. Very good display of balance, which in the judges' eyes performed quite well, showing beautiful Muay Thai. So what do you take away from those two rounds, Matt?
I thought the second round was a bit more contentious as Sal Ratana started to potentially close a gap in the last minute of the second round. I am not sure that she did enough to win the round, so I do think that the Thai athlete is going to need a big third and final round to take this one home. And Josephina looks very, very fit, very determined here.
Yeah, as I said before, all gas, no brakes. She just won't take it off the pedal. She just keeps moving forward. Straight punches down the line, going to hack that front leg of Sal Ratana. She's definitely not scared of the power of Sal Ratana. She just keeps moving forward.
Oh, good inside leg kick to the jab. Again, Sal Ratana on the back foot. Ooh, again, it was that same combination, and it looks like Sal Ratana is a little rocked here.
You can definitely see she's starting to fade a little bit here. The first minute of the third round. So back into the center of the ring to continue the action. About a minute 30 to go. Beautiful inside leg kick to jab from Giselle Josephine from the Netherlands. Whoa, big exchange of leather there from both female athletes. Throwing everything but the kitchen sink here this morning.
Oh, nice knees here. Very good knees there from Sal Ratana. It's what we talked about earlier, that she needed to get into the clinch to do damage.
And realistically, she should have been doing this over the 3 rounds to break down the punching distance of Giselle Josephine.
Yeah, here we go into clinch, but Not a great lock there.
Sitting on the back foot again. Giselle moves forward.
And a good body lock there from Salratana, plowing Josefina to the ground. It's a good stalling tactic, but I think that Salratana needs to do more here.
I think she really should have employed the pinching strategy throughout the whole fight. So, last 10 seconds. Kick for kick.
Yep.
Big kick exchanges here at Fairtex Fight this morning at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for our first bout of the morning. The first round of the Thai Watsadu Champions Tournament at 57 kilos in the female division.
Here is some of the replays.
Beautiful knees there by Salratana. Those big looping left hooks. So mixing the levels of punch combinations there by Giselle Josephine. She continuously and persistently moved forward without a back step throughout the whole fight. But I've got to give it to Salratana. She's a tough customer. Taking some of those heavy punches by Giselle from the Netherlands. So we'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28. For the winner, in the red corner, Salratana Sikrutia. Congratulations. Salratana Sikrutia will be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. Fairtex Fight Thai Watsadu Champions Tournament. เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปในรุ่นนี้นะครับ นักชกจากสหรัฐอเมริกาและนักชกจากประเทศไทย Join us after the break with our next round in this tournament. A fighter from the USA takes on a fighter from Thailand. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme here from the iconic Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the next round for the tournament. In the black corner, let's bring out Sawalak Paw Thai Song.
Here we go with the second bout of the day and our second bout in the Thai Watsadu tournament. We have Sawalak for Thai Song entering the ring. The 21-year-old standing at 172 centimeters, 30 bouts to her record, 18 wins, 8 losses, and 4 draws. Coming from Chiang Rai, which is up in northern Thailand, very similar to or very close to Chiang Mai. Her last fight here was a points loss to Ariel Spirit of Siam. The athlete losing on points to Ariel.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Sarah Goye.
From the United States of America is Sarah Goria, hailing from Fairtex Gym in Pattaya. Sarah is 30 years of age, standing at 165 centimeters with a fight record of 27 fights, 21 wins, 6 losses. Coming from Utah, the USA. I think it's a pretty hot environment over there in Utah, Salt Lake City, if I'm not mistaken. So her last fight, she lost against Petwarin Fairtex. She's been fairly active here on the Thai entertainment circuit, fighting at some of the other stadiums and also here at Lumpinee Stadium on other promotions. So excited to see what Sarah brings this morning.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai fight at 57 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยFrom Thailand, this is Sawalakpo Thaisong แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 172 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากสหรัฐอเมริกา From the United States of America, this is Sarah Goye! And your referee, Wachalapon Pratumchai.
The tale of the tape, Sarah Goya versus Sawalakpo Thaisong. So very similar experience. Sarah coming out to Thailand maybe 2-3 years ago from America. Originally was training out of Hong Kong over in Chiang Mai, then moved to Minop Gym over closer to Chiang Rai, I believe. It's a fairly decent female scene up north, although I would say that, well, before COVID, the female scene primarily in Chiang Rai. Now it's expanded around the country.
Since the post-COVID era, we've definitely seen a rise in the opportunities for female athletes here in Bangkok. Really, every single show will have 2 to 3 female fights. Very exciting to see.
Sarah, very, very aggressive here. But again, I would say Sawalak employing a very similar tactics and strategy as her fellow countrywoman on the back foot, trying to pick Sarah apart. Sarah doesn't quite have the same output as Josefina, though.
It's a fairly common thing that we see against the Thai versus foreign matchups, especially from the West. In the West, we tend to have a more aggressive walking forward style. Thai athletes tend to sit on the back foot and pick us apart with the left kick or the right kick. Sarah's got to be a little bit quicker, in my opinion. More first to the punch. Nice hand over on the face of Sawalak, disrupting her breathing there in that clinch. So kick for kick at this stage. Sarah walking forward, trying to get into the clinch. Attempted sweep there. And right. Ooh, nice knee over the hip of Sawalak, not allowing her to knee. Very good stall in the clinch there.
Yeah, as Sarah comes forward, Sawalak is moving backwards at a quicker or faster pace. Good positioning here from Sarah in the clinch, though.
Sarah's got to move in a bit faster. A little bit slow on the forward march there.
We see that with a lot of athletes. I would say especially foreign athletes, they plod forward at the same pace all the time. So it makes it very easy for a counter fighter to move back at the same pace and or faster. So we saw that right here with these last few exchanges from Sawalek.
Nice palm over, and that is the end of the first round. Our second bout for the 57-kilo Thai What To Do female division tournament. So fairly action-packed round there, with Sarah on the front forward march and Sawalak on the back foot. So in the replays there, just saw a beautiful teep which threw Sarah to the ground, but Sarah catches the leg and dumps Sawalak to the ground. So in my opinion, fairly even at this point. I think both females had a fairly good round and good strategies working against each other's style. So I think Sarah needs to be a little bit quicker to the engagement, maybe to utilising the offensive tape a bit to set up some of the knees. Sawalak might want to redirect using that front hand, push off and kick. So we'll see what the second round brings.
So right into the clinch, and obviously Sarah trying to put the pressure onto Sawalek. Oh, a little bit of a cheeky grab of the ropes there from the Thai athlete. And I would say that Sarah is getting the better position in the clinch consistently. Nice cross there from Sawalek. And again, using good strength here, Sarah. Starting to drag on the neck.
She can get that plumb position. She'll be doing very well against Sawalek, stabbing some of those long knees.
Oh, nice knee there to the side and back of Sawalek. Again, a big body kick there from the American.
And good stalling techniques there as well. With that knee right over both legs of Sawalek, not allowing her to knee. Does a good job turning that whole hip over. Definitely experienced and got high-level training over there at Bangkok Gym, where she was.
Yeah, it's starting to look like Sawalek is losing a bit of steam, especially as he gets into some of these clinch exchanges. She's got good hands, though, the Thai athlete.
Very sharp with the hands. But Sarah's just muscling her with that palm over. When she gets that side control, just pushes the palm straight over Sawalek's face.
A lot of the Western athletes will tend to be more fit than their Thai opponents as well. Usually a bit more time and dedication put into the sport in terms of strength and conditioning and fitness. Also knowledge about fitness in general. Good, again, good 1-2 there from Sawalek.
Good push over there. The double palm on the face from Sarah. The referee breaks them apart.
Our referee today, a former boxing champion, did very well for herself out here in Thailand. A lot of the judges, staff, and officials here at Fairtex are former athletes themselves. This sport offering a lot of career paths. So end of the second round. And I would say a pretty strong second round there for Sarah, the American. We'll get to see some of the replays in just a moment.
So some of those hands that Matt was talking about from Sawaluk straight down the line, setting up for the clinch engagement.
I do think that Sawaluk can turn things over, especially if she uses her elbows a bit more. Just try and cut up Sarah. There's DJ Sanook, always bringing a lot of energy to the stadium.
So here we are, ready for action for the third and final round of our second bout this morning here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai.
Nice knee there from Sawaluk. But again, it's a dominant position here from Sarah. And these knees up the middle don't necessarily damage that much, but they do show dominance.
Good D-lock there from Sarah. She's starting to push forward and really go in for the clinch.
Couple of nice knees there from the Thai athlete.
There was a really good display of clinching there and nullification from Sawaluk just a moment ago as they were fighting for position, turning in and out like slippery eels, fighting for that position.
Yeah, and you see Sawaluk a little open-mouthed here. Just trying to anticipate Sarah coming into the clinch.
Throw that right knee up.
Yeah, oh, good knee there from the Thai athlete.
Very good positioning too.
Sarah consistently stalling in the clinch, usually getting a dominant position. I do feel she's a bit open for the elbows and boxing of Sawaluk.
She's got a very wide stance and a very wide guard. If you're going to utilize that Muay Thai style like a knee fighter, they tend to walk forward. You want to have your hands a little bit tighter. Tend to take a lot of damage as a clinch fighter. So you've got to keep that guard nice and tight, right on the brows.
And Sarah trying to press in here.
See, so they're starting to come back with the boxing now.
And Sarah now looking like she's gotten a bit tired. Maybe one of these shots dazed her or gassed her out a little bit. Good 1-2 there from Sawaluk, who is trying to pick up steam here. The knees coming in from Sawaluk.
Sawaluk having a far better third round now. Starting to pick up the pace.
And we saw Minop in Sarah Goyer's corner. Legendary trainer, worked with Sanchai a lot. Now has his own gym up in the north of Thailand.
Nice inside leg kick there from Sarah and blocking that return from Sawaluk. So dying seconds of this third and final round. Just and that's it for the second bout of this morning. The second round of the second fight of the 57 kilo Thai What To Do female division. So let's have a look at the replays. So good defense from Sarah in that third and final round as she started to run out a bit of steam in the last minute and a half. But Sawaluk did a good job of coming back. Some of those vicious kicks there from Sawalak, and the push off, the reframe with that lead hand from Sawalak. Very good distraction technique. Put the palm in the face and then kick, disrupt your opponent's vision. So we'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott for the judges' decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, Sarah Goye! Congratulations to Sarah Goye. She'll be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. ท่านผู้ชมครับช่วงหน้าพบกับคู่ต่อไปนะครับ จะเป็นคู่แรกในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. Join us after the break with our next bout, the first bout in the 63.5 kilogram division for Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. See you then.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here live from Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok Thailand คู่ต่อไปครับจะเป็นคู่แรกในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมในมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner นครหลวงสวนอาหารปีกไม้
So here we move on to the male athletes for the 63.5 division, and we have walking into the ring now Nakhon Luang Chuan Ahan Pikmai, the 22-year-old standing 170 centimeters, 62 bouts to his record, 41 wins, 19 losses, 2 draws. Born over in Nakhon Ratchasima, the Isan area of Thailand, the rural northeast of the country of smiles. Very well known for its Muay Thai fighters. his last bout. A points win over Juan Piquet or Pasa. He has a bit more of a punch and kick style. We'll see how Nicole Luong does today.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Pet Nam Ning, Siopo.
Coming into the red corner is Pet Nam Nung, Opal Paint. So this young man is what I have dubbed the man killer. This 15-year-old takes on grown men and has been known to take some of them flat to the canvas. With a fight record of 45 fights, 31 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. Hails from Chachoengsao province, which is one of the surrounding provinces around Bangkok, not too far, about an hour out. So his last 2 fights, he lost to Travis Petrauba by TKO, but won over Manuel Callistus. So both of those fights were last year. Pet Nam Nung, he has a very laid-back style with a very, very heavy left kick. He's able to back it up with some heavy hands as well. So I'm excited to see what this young man brings today.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 63.5 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is นครหลวงสุวรรณหานปีกไม้แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยAlso from Thailand, this is Pet Nam Ning Siopo. And your referee, Jasipto Anukun Tam Silam.
Here we go with the tail of the tip, Pet Nam Ning Siopo versus Nicole Luong Suanahan Big Mine. The 63.5 division. And Pet Nam Nung should do well in this tournament. He's had the international experience. Now fighting both Travis Petrauba and Emmanuel Callistus here at Lumpinee. I think having that international experience is very, very helpful, even when you're fighting fellow countrymen. Ooh, beautiful push kick there.
And that's one of the things about Pet Nam Nung is he has a very powerful left kick and a very powerful left teep. He's a very impressive young man, only at the age of 15. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with once he grows into that man strength.
Yeah, I like that leg kick from him. Good leg kick, though, from Nicole Luong.
He doesn't even step into it, he just throws it straight from the hip. He does tend to get a little bit overwhelmed by punches sometimes, so he's got to be careful not to let Nicole Luong throw off the big heavy hands.
And the older 22-year-olds starting to bully him a bit, pressing in faster, unfazed by some of these attacks from Pet Nam Nung.
the advantages that Nakonuang has is the experience and the age. Also that with age comes confidence. Ooh, bit wobbly there from the looping the hooks from Petnamung. He's got to be careful. He doesn't eat any of those big heavy hands there.
Yeah, again, Petnamung laying on the leather.
See there, Nakonuang starting to bring the guard a bit tighter now that he's eaten some of those heavy punches.
Good body kick there from the blue corner.
Very explosive round here. You know, it's at a slower pace. They really explode into the attacks. Beautiful Muay Thai. Love that right kick from Petnamung, right slapping right onto the guard of Nakonuang. Nakonuang just biding his time, seemingly unfazed.
Again, attacking the legs.
Dying seconds of the first round.
I definitely like when Nakonuang hits the legs. Ooh, and the head snapping back from Petnamung. So on your unofficial scorecard, how would you judge that one?
For me, I think Petnamung really showed power and strength, and also the level that he is at such a young age. I'm going to give it to Petnamung just on his ability to break the distance of Nakonuang. However, Nakonuang had his moments. You know, early on we saw that big sweep from the clinch, looking more confident. But I just felt the damage from Petnamung was just a little more with those heavy punches right on the chin.
So some of the replays there. Big right hand there from Nakonuang.
So here we are for round two. Thailand taking on Thailand. Nakonuang straight out of the gates with that heavy leg kick.
Oh, there's that quick and beautiful left switch kick. Looks like that front leg of Petnamung is injured. Nakonuang has been smart, grabbing onto that push kick and attacking the leg.
Petnamung just waiting for his moment, using that teep very effectively.
But now Nakonuang is starting to grab it a lot more.
And hack away at that front leg, as you were saying.
Yeah, very similar team to Tawan Chai or Samar Payakarun, turning to the side slightly.
And he's got him in the pocket now.
Oh, nice knee to the side. Great off balance there from Nakonuang.
Nakonuang's very well versed in the clinch there. Just bides his time and waits for his moment to dump his opponent. Doesn't rush it. You can just see him looking with confidence when he gets into those clinch exchanges and just waits for the perfect moment to throw Petnamung off balance. Oh, nice teep there from Nakonuang. Easing into it. And I think that front leg of Petnamung is quite damaged.
Dramatic attack there from the young athlete. who's shooting his shot here, but keeping his hands very, very low. Oh, jumping knee there from Nicole Nguyen. Did it knock him out? Oh! Down for the count here. Can Petnam Nguyen get back to his feet? Waved off. What a highlight reel KO from Nicole Nguyen to cinch the win and make a statement in this Taiwasadu tournament. We'll get to see it in the replay, no doubt. He flew across the ring here.
I think he took the advice of Frank Sinatra, fly me to the moon. Really throwing that knee from across the canvas. So we'll just see it in a moment.
You start to back him up with a barrage of punches. And then bam, beautiful knee going right across the body.
And I think it was because Petnam was starting to fade that he was looking for that moment of desperation, really throwing everything, and Nicole Nguyen really capitalized on it, pushed him back, and then threw that heavy flying knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, we have a winner by knockout in the black corner, Nicole Nguyen Suanahan Big Mai. Congratulations, he will be advancing to the next stage of our tournament ท่านผู้ชมเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ที่ 2 ในรุ่นนี้เลยนะครับ 63.5 กิโลกรัมมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watslu Champions Tournament. Join us after the break with more Muay Thai action.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Today with our tournament, Fairtex Fight Thai Watslu Champions Tournament. We now move on to the second fight for the men's 63.5 kilogram category. In the black corner, let's bring out Jak Mongkol Sitsonnoi.
So here we go with our next bout. Walking into the ring, Jak Mongkol Sitsonnoi. The 23-year-old standing at 169 centimeters, 34 bouts to his record, 26 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. Coming from Ayutthaya, just north of Bangkok, about an hour north, the original capital of Siam. So for those of you out there in internet land, the Thailand originally called Siam, and then the country was sacked by Burma, correct? By the Burmese, and the king moved the capital down to Bangkok. It was actually on the other side of the river, the other side of the Chao Phraya River initially, and then it moved over to this side of the Chao Phraya River towards the Khao San area, where most of the presidential buildings are today, like the Grand Palace. Incidentally, Hue Hin is another one of the large areas for the king and queen. The king has a big building down there.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Sir Game Chaw Chok Jalen Kan Chang.
Coming in to the red corner is Suagame Chor Chakchalan. The age of 16, Suagame stands at 174 centimeters with a whopping fight record of 111 fights, 67 wins, 38 losses, and 6 draws. Hailing from Nakhon Ratchasima province in Thailand. His last 2 fights was a win against Nao Pisaj or Nityaporn on Fairtex Fight earlier last month, and a loss against Patong Saw Jora Jachai on another promotion last year. So I'm excited for Suagame. Seen him fight here before at Fairtex Fight. Very, very explosive young man. And of course, in the second fight for the 63.5 kilogram division of the Thai Watsadu Champions Tournament.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม 3 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 63.5 kilograms scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม สูง 169 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 169 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยFrom Thailand, this is Chakmongkol Sitsonoi. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 63 กิโลกรัม สูง 174 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 174 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand This is Suagame Chor Chok Jalern Kanchang. And your referee, Jasip To Pichet Kahakasit.
Here we go with the tail of the tape. Suagame Chor Chak Jalern Kanchang versus Chakmongkol Sitsonoi. So Chakmongkol coming to us via PK Sanchai Muay Thai Gym. Recognize some of the trainers from the legendary gym over in Klong Doi. The athletes there, very, very good. High-level fighters like Tawan Chai, Prajan Chai. One of my personal favorites, Yad IQ. I love the PK Sanchai fighters. When they're lower level, they'll come over on previous contracts and will Foxhome, which is to the direct translation is deposit and train. But basically, you're lent out to another potentially better gym for a bit. And obviously, the gym like PK Sanchai will take a little bit of a cut from the purse, but the contract is still shared with the original gym.
So here we are, the first round. A bit slow at this point, both still feeling each other out. Suagame going straight for the body there. Chakmongkol.
He does have that Super Saiyan haircut. Maybe he's trying to ramp himself up to 1,000, just slowly getting overpowered.
Thought he was going for that early 90s pop punk look myself.
Maybe Nirvana grunge.
Okay, so here we are. 30 seconds to go. Still fairly slow in the tempo at this point.
But anything can happen. You don't want to blink 182. Big right hand there from Chakmongkol in the red.
Nice knee there from Chakmongkol into that exchange. Suagame looking very focused. Big leg kick there from Sua Game on the front leg of Chapman Cole. Trying to return the favour there. Sua Game blocks it straight into the clinch. Digging that head under the chin of Chapman Cole.
Bit of a cheeky move, but all is fair. It can be very, very irritating, though. Nice boxing there from Chapman Cole. A little bit of a slip. Looks like he might have hurt, or he like looked over at his corner for a moment.
There from Chapman Cole.
Last 30 seconds here in the first round.
Ooh, big heavy overhand right there from the Sua Game. It's very tit for tat at the moment. Here's that big overhand right again from Sua Game. Nice evasion from Chapman Cole. Side leg kick to finish things off.
Last few seconds here.
Left kick at the end of that round from Chapman Cole. So, on my unofficial scorecards, fairly even at the moment. It was a bit of a slow round, feeling each other out. So we'll go and have a look at the replays.
Good body shot there from the red corner, Chapman Cole. Excellent evasion there from Sua Game. Sua meaning tiger, so the game of tigers. A lot of Thai athletes will have nicknames related to different animals, potential diamonds as well. Mongkon, a very common name.
So here we are coming into the second round.
So for those of you, again, a little bit of a cultural lesson. Jak in Thai meaning to split or cleave. Mongkon means auspicious, favorable. So the potentially the favorable slice would be the name of Chapman Cole. So the game of tigers versus the favorable slice.
I think it's a little bit difficult to get the exact translations in conceivable context for English.
Yeah. Some of the athletes' nicknames are very, very good, though. Like Seksan Orkwan Muang, who is nicknamed Kon Mayong Kon, which means the man who yields to no one. Nicknamed for that because of his unrelenting forward style.
So good framing of the hand over the face of Chapman Cole in that last exchange. As Sua Game goes for the body shots to end of the clinch. It looks a bit stronger of the two in the clinch there. The last two exchanges, he's put that palm straight over the face of Chapman Cole, putting in effective side control.
And we saw it. Oh, is he rocked here? The referee definitely went down. Looked like it might have been a flash knockdown, but potentially loss of balance there from Sua Game. And it's looking like Chapman Cole is trying to cleave the spirit of Sua Game. Let's put a knife into the tiger.
Sua Game looking very strong in that clinch, really pushing that head down of Chapman Cole in that side control there.
There are very, very good clinch and knee fighters at PK Sanchai, like Muay Thai and also Sua Kim. Muay Thai, big right hand there from Chapman Cole. Again, I feel like once he can pull that right hand out, he could potentially slice Sua Kim across the face as well. And these body kicks, so much power. Great balance here from Chakmon.
Matt was just talking about nicknames. Muay Thai, one of his other nicknames was known as the elbow zombie. And that walk forward style and just elbow his opponents to death. Oh, big, ferocious kick there from Sua Game to end the round. So we'll go and have a look at the replays. I think Chakmon Cole's breathing very heavily at the end of that round, starting to look a bit more weathered than his younger opponent. So, big body shot there from Sua Game. Really utilising his boxing to get inside of the clinch. Mixes up the levels well and uses that left hand to break the posture of Chakmon Cole inside the clinch. So Chakmon Cole had his moments. There, you can see that swinging knee inside. But for me, I just thought Sua Game was the stronger of the two. In and outside the clinch. Slick boxing. Slick posture breaking. So we'll go and see what happens here in this third and final round. Oh,
Big shot. Big shot to turn this fight around. And that's it.
Big hands from the blonde warrior, Chakmon Cole. Big looping hooks.
He went Super Saiyan for sure.
Yeah.
He channeled the power of the Dragon Ball into his hand to fire out that big right hook. Bang, bang.
Boom. And bing bash boom. That was it for Sua Game. Game over.
Yeah, it was the right hook that really got Chakmon Cole, and then he bitched and bashed him a bit.
And boomed him straight to the canvas.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the opening seconds of round number 3, we have a winner by knockout in the black corner, Chakmon Cole Sitsonoi. Congratulations, Chakmon Cole. He will be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. เราจะพักกันสักครู่แล้วก็มันกันต่อนะครับ ช่วงหน้ากับคู่ที่ 3 ในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัม มวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watslu Champions Tournament. Join us after the break with more tournament action.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme มันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here at the legendary Lumpinee Stadium live on Channel 7 HD คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะเป็นคู่ที่ 3 ในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner ฟ้าลิขิตลูกบุญมี
Here we go into our next bout. Falikit Lumpinee, the 16-year-old, standing at 172 centimeters, 43 bouts to his record, 32 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw. Coming from Buriram over in Isam, his last few fights he won by TKO over Nima Sachimia here at Fairtex. Also a TKO win over Yadwandi Monglian Nasip. So very, very experienced here. And the come in there, just doing a little bit of last minute preparation before he goes into the ring. Our very, very experienced come in there. Paco putting on the last bits of Vaseline. The Vaseline actually used to soften the skin to prevent abrasions. Paco recently went over to France to take a cutman course, mainly boxing, but he picked up a few tips and tricks.
And in the red corner, let's bring out อาทิตย์สบู่สมุนไพรการพลู
Coming into the red corner is Atit Sabusaman Prakanplu. At age 21, Atit has a fight record of 70 fights, 49 wins, 20 losses, and 1 draw. Hailing from Suratani province in Thailand. His last fight record was a loss against Mohsin Satyan Muay Thai last year on another stadium. So I'm excited to see he's got a punch kick style. He stands at 170 centimeters. So he's just getting his last minute preparations underway from our professional cutmen here at Lumpinee Stadium, the home of Muay Thai, Madison Square Garden of Thai boxing. So he jumps over the ropes in preparation for this bout.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 63.5 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม สูง 172 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is ฟ้าลิขิตลูกบุญมีแล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand this is อาทิตย์สบู่สมุนไพรการพลู and your referee นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
Here we go with the tail of the tape. That's it. Sabu Samun Prakanplu versus Falikit Lumpinee. So Falikit, a familiar face here at Fairtex Fight. To having a little bit of a height advantage.
kicks already from Falakit. Really doing his best to frame the distance with that lead hand. Just popping it out. Firing off that kick. Into the clinch now. Takes bicep control. An elbow over the top, but a bit hard when you've got a taller opponent and an arm framed over the top of you. Especially when they're pushing their hips in. You can't slap that arm down and fire the elbow off too short of a range.
Coming in with that spear elbow there. Ooh, good body kick from him, well timed.
Fighting for position here. He's finding it a little bit difficult to find his position with that taller opponent. That's it, looking a little bit flat-footed at the moment. Still able to fire off his rear kick fairly effectively. Back foot now.
Nice inside leg kick from...
I think that left kick that he just fired off there really hurt Artik. You can see him wince in pain as it fired up on the arms. Interesting to see if he's going to be tentative in this round against the kicks of Falakit. Just trying to engage in the clinch to break that distance. Tries to fire off the elbow from that kick there. Good strategy. Step in with the kick. Put all your weight on that rear elbow.
So just 45 seconds left here in the first round.
Very tit for tat at the moment.
Falakit definitely trying to press in on his taller opponent. Oh, nice elbow there from the red corner, Falakit.
Just trying to bide his time and explode in at the right moment. Falakit on the back foot. Popping that lead hand out, measuring the distance. So dying seconds of this first round.
Round one.
Falakit.
So here are the replays. Nice step-in elbow there from the blue corner. Pushes the hand down, follows up with the rear elbow. And of course, during that round, we were talking about very kick for kick and tit for tat. Beautiful display of Muay Thai. Now, fifth bout of the morning. The red corner had some really good moments where he steps in with that lead elbow and then follow up with the rear one. But just struggled with a bit of the height. There's DJ Sanook.
So here we go into the second round of action. Artik in the red, Falakit in the blue.
Artik coming out of the gates. Must have got a bit of a talking to from his corner, put on the pressure a bit more. Sat back a little bit in that first round. He's picked up the pace a bit. Kicks there straight up onto the guard of Falakit. Falakit doing a fantastic job of sitting on that back foot and just picking Artik off with those explosive left kicks. Mixing up the elbows nicely as well. to that.
Nice up elbow there from Atit. Again, just disrupting the mentality, I feel, of Falikit. Getting him a bit flustered.
The only trouble with some of Artit's elbows, he tends to chicken wing them in. Doesn't throw them straight. He tends to sort of throw them from the hip. It's more of a club rather than a knife. When you step in, you've got to throw them straight up like you're combing your hair. When you throw them from the side, it just acts like a club rather than a cutting knife.
Tit doesn't have that much hair to cut, so probably isn't used to that combing motion. So a minute and 20 to go here in the second round.
Somebody who's struggling with their hairline at the moment. I do resent those puns.
And a little bit of plowing there. We'll see. No warning from the referee. You're only allowed 2 steps forward.
Nice inside leg kick from Atit to follow up with the big rear kick. Atit just slowly moving forward to land the elbows, I think. Nice kick there from Atit. He's biding his time.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to stay in his range the entire time.
See Atit marching forward, bringing the legs up, trying to block those kicks of Falikit. Falikit's just got the timing just a bit over Atit at the moment. So fairly good second round for both fighters. Falikit doing a fantastic job of controlling the range. Atit trying to mix up the kicks and the elbows. So here we are, the replays. Beautiful step up left kick there from Falikit. Atit follows up with that right kick to right elbow. Mixing up the range engagement. Big elbow exchanges there in that second round from both fighters. Nice jab to low kick there from Falikit, and that explosive teep to send Atit flying to the ground. Big hands there from Atit, following up with Falikit's explosive left kick there. Trying to thud him with that elbow.
Yeah, again, it's that same clubbing motion that you talked about before. Trying to caveman bash him to death.
It's a bit hard to slip the elbow over the top when Falikit's that bit much taller. He just brings his arm up high enough on the neck that he's guarding his own head. It becomes a bit difficult for Atit to find the range with that inside elbow. What he wants to do is slip his arm under and come up through the middle. Those clinch exchanges. Nice step up knee entry into the clinch there from Falikit.
Oh, big knees. And oh, it waved off there. Oh, the mouthpiece coming out. I think the referee was maybe worried that something else might come out soon. His posture was definitely bent over. If you saw, to be honest, I think it was a very fast and astute call from the referee. So some of the replays here.
Big leg kick there from Falakid. Bit of a clash from the heads that I think may have broken his nose, possibly.
You see how he's bent over here? He's like, it looks like he's about to vomit almost. There's too much power in the knees of Falakid. So he will go on to have his third TKO in a row here, Falakid, and a very, very strong position for him for this Tai Wasadu tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 3, we have a winner by technical knockout. In the black corner, Falikit Lumpinee. Congratulations to Falikit Lumpinee. He'll be advancing to the next stage of our tournament. เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ที่ 4 ในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champion Tournament. Join us after the break with more Muay Thai action in our tournament.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extremeสนับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Next up, we have the 4th fight in the men's 63.5 kilogram tournament, Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. Let's bring out in the black corner, Chayawat Neng Sapyai.
Here we go with the last bout of today's tournament, the Tai Wasadu tournament. Kaiwa and Sapai, the 18-year-old standing at 173 centimeters, 71 bouts to his record, 50 wins, 16 losses, 5 draws. His last fight, a points loss to Nong B boxing gym, who's over there in the corner with one of the trainers from Sengmorka Gym, a legendary gym over in the Rajadamnern area of Bangkok, pretty close to the old stadium over there. Sengmorka Gym, one of the first gyms that had foreign fighters over to Thailand as well. Very good friend of ours, Darren Riddler Reese, was over there for a couple years, along with a few other foreign fighters.
Jack Kennedy from the UK, who's been doing pretty well on the UK scene. The owner of Imperial Gym in the UK there.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Yod Kao Klai Fairtex.
Coming into the red corner is Yod Kao Klai Fairtex, hailing from Fairtex Training Centre down in Pattaya. Yod Kao Klai is 18 years old and stands at 175 centimetres with a fight record of 36 fights, 24 wins, 11 losses and 1 draw. Coming from Nakhon Si Thammarat province in Thailand. He's on a 3-fight win streak. His last fight was Chapayak Lukchin Hirpanom here on Fairtex Fight. Also had a win over Singharat Sikuntop on Fairtex Fight. And also a win over Alex PK Sanchai Muay Thai Gym, also on Fairtex Fight. So doing very well here at Lumpinee Stadium What else can you tell us about Yodkao Klai? You know him better than I do.
And rising star out of Fairtex gym, very young and brought over by one of the former trainers, Mac, who is now located in the UK. Mac saw some talent in young Yodkao Klai and offered him up as a potential star for Fairtex, and he's been meeting the mark for the most part.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัม 3 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 63.5 kilograms scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัมสูง 173 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms standing 173 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is ชัยวัฒน์เน่งทรัพย์ใหญ่แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 63.5 กิโลกรัมสูง 175 weighing in at 63.5 kilograms standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand this is Yodkao Klai Fairtex and your referee 11 กฤษฎาพลตื้อ
Here we go with the tail of the tape, Yodkao Klai, Fairtex versus Chaiwa Neng Sap Yai. So incidentally, our referee today is a former fighter himself. Like we were saying before, most of the officials, the staff, have some involvement in the ring. I believe he was a very, very accomplished fighter over at Channel 7 Stadium, right in the middle of Bangkok. Of course, the commentators today, myself, Matt Lucas, and Joe Comerford, we've both fought out here in Thailand. So a lot of experience just in the general community.
Chaiwa coming in for leg kick.
And a little bit of a height advantage for Yodkao Klai.
By using his frame well with that long kick straight up into the midsection of Chaiwa.
Resetting his position. Trying for the leg kick. Yodkao Klai definitely has a little bit of a height advantage over his opponent.
Chaiwa with a little bit of nervous energy. He's a bit jittery there.
Decent amount of money on the line for this one. The winner of it gets 50,000 baht. It's a lot of sticky rice.
So in terms of, money to wages here in Thailand, the sort of average wage is about 15,000 baht. The prize money is 50,000 baht, so it's a couple of months' work for the average layman. So it's definitely good prize money here.
Yeah, the salary of an office worker is probably 25 to 30,000 baht, so maybe 800 to 1,000 US dollars, and this is prize money is like 1,800 to 2,000 dollars, so it's a pretty decent amount of money. I think Charlie Watt smelled a little weakness in Yodkao Klai, him with a hard cross.
A little bit of a head clash there in that last clinch exchange. Straight back into the action. Beautiful left kick there from Yodkao Klai. Explode straight into it.
A little bit off balance, and the quick jab there from Yodkao Klai. And the Fairtex fighter sometimes is looking a little flustered. Some of these shots coming in from Chaiwa. It's very, very important to keep a poker face all the time.
Those counters very well with big punch exchanges. A good lock around that arm and finishes it with a sneaky little left elbow. So we'll go and have a look at some of the replays from that first round of Chaiwat taking on Yodkalkwai.
And what did you think of that first round? How would you judge that on your unofficial scorecard?
I think in the early half of the round, Yodkalkwai did a good job of dictating the range and the pace of the ring, but from the last sort of minute, Chaiwat came back and really flustered Yodkalkwai. Ended some of those exchanges with big punch combinations, which I think sort of took it out of Yodkalkwai a bit. So I think I'll probably give it to Chaiwat at this stage. What about you?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty close, but I think Chaiwat may have edged it out. I have been known to be wrong, but I've also been known to be right.
Well, I'll tell you what, being recently married, all I know is that I'm always wrong. So I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we'll be coming in for the second round now. Big high kick there from Yodkalkwai to start things off. Wobbly balance there from both. Chaiwat, from everything he's got at the moment, really trying to frustrate Yodkalkwai at the moment. Nice high kick there from Yodkalkwai. Chaiwat leaps in with a forward elbow. Finding the position in the clinch. The referee breaks them apart. Kick for kick. Nice reframe there from Yodkalkwai, pushing off. Catching the leg. Replying with a knee from Chaiwat. Cheeky not letting go from that last clinch exchange there from Yodkalkwai.
Ooh, big head kick there from Yodkalkwai.
He's got great hip dexterity, Yodkalkwai. He's able to flip those head kicks up with ease.
Yeah, I've actually sparred him before and he's kicking me in the head, which was not so nice of him.
Should be nicer to commentators, because we're the ones that say things about him in his fights.
Yeah, hopefully he can land a few more head kicks here, Yodkalkwai.
Chaiwat looking very serious there. Just trying to wait for Yodkalkwai to move so he can move in with those heavy hands.
And again, we saw that a little bit of a fall there from Chaiwat. We see a similar elbow style from Yodkalkwai.
Just finding it a little bit hard to move it over the top of the arm of Chaiwat. Catching the leg straight into the clinch there from Chaiwat.
Good body kick there from Yodkalkwai. And really putting the pressure onto Chaiwat now. I think a better second round from him. What do you think, Joe?
Oh, definitely he's having a better second round now and really trying to put the pressure on. Yodkalkwai just waiting. See what Chaiwat brings.
And decent amount of bruising on the ribs of Chaiwat as well. The left ribs where that right kick has landed. You see it's a bit red. So we'll get to see some of the replays in just a moment. some of the attacks here from Chai Wat. But again, I felt like Yat Gao Glai was on the up in that one. Nice sweep there from Yat Gao Glai. So here we go into the third and final round. I think whoever wins this round goes on in this tournament. And again, the tournament.
So there we are. Yat Gao Glai just locking up into that exchange. Cheeky grab of the ropes, moving forward. Clubbing elbows there from Yat Gao Glai, digging the head down. Moving forward. Oh, sneaky short elbow there from Yat Gao Glai. Chai Wat's on the retreat, locking up there. Good side control there from Chai Wat. Really locking on.
Into the clinch here. Oh, and you see some of the bruises marked on the ribs here of Chai Wat. Not super heavy, but they're noticeable. And signs of damage are definitely weighed by the judges. Ooh, good left kick from Chai Wat. Again, cheeky little elbow there from Yat Gao Glai. I feel like he's doing a bit better with his elbows than the clubbing elbows we saw earlier today.
Jumping knee there from Yat Gao Glai to under into the clinch. Before he breaks them apart. So on the forward march, good push off there by Chai Wat to break the distance. Very underutilized technique. Just push off. Don't let your opponent come in. Guy on the forward march now. Oh, good kick to break the distance there. Get in, a lock on.
Yeah, Chai Wat taking a peek up at the clock. Never a good sign. And climbing up onto Yat Gao Glai, climbing up onto Chai Wat, and a little slow to break the clinch as well.
It's usually a veteran move to run down that clock. That's very cheeky.
Yeah, it's similar to if you're ahead on score in a basketball game, you'll just try and kill the clock control. Yat Gao Glai with the final knee.
So we'll go and have a look at the replays from that third and final round. So good jumping into the clinch there from Yat Gao Glai. Throwing a spinning elbow that threw Chai Wat a bit off balance. There's that push-off I was talking about. Very underutilized in Muay Thai. As your opponent comes in, just push him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all three rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges scored this bout 29-28, 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, your Fairtex. ยินดีด้วยครับยอดก้าวไกล Fairtex เข้ารอบต่อไปนะครับในมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champion Tournament เราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับท่านผู้ชม Join us after the break with more Muay Thai action.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ครบทุกคู่นะครับที่อยู่ในมวยรอบสำหรับวันนี้ครับขอทบทวนนะครับว่าใครเข้ารอบต่อไปบ้างนะครับสำหรับผู้หญิงนะครับรุ่น 57 กิโลกรัมสาวรัตนสิทธิ์ครูเจี๊ยบและเซราโกเอเข้ารอบต่อไปครับส่วนของผู้ชายในรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมนครหลวงสวนอาหารปีกไม้จักรบุญขออภัยครับจักรมงคลสิทธิ์สอนหน่อยฟ้าลิขิตลูกบุญมีและยอดก้าวไกล Fairtex ทั้งหมดนะครับเข้ารอบต่อไปของผู้ชายนะครับรุ่น 63.5 กิโลกรัมเรายังมีอีกหนึ่งคู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดนะครับท่านผู้ชมทางออนไลน์ไม่ว่าจะเป็นทาง Terro Digital หรือทาง Fairtex Fight ใน YouTube และ Facebook นะครับจะเป็น Eleanor Rose Fellows จากประเทศอังกฤษเจอกับเยลลี่พอเพชรพิรุณจากประเทศไทยในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 48.5 กิโลกรัม But before we go, I would like to thank our sponsors ช่อง 7 HD Terro Entertainment สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์และแน่นอนครับไทยวัตสุที่ให้การสนับสนุนมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament. From me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex Fight Channel 7 HD at Lumpinee Stadium. สวัสดีครับ I'm clenching my fist. I think the worst is yet to come, but I'm giving one. They're knocking at my door. The writing's on the wall, and they're setting up the guillotine. Heads underneath the floor. All I see is just a pack of vultures. All I need is just a right to bring.
Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme